Okay, let's try this again. Come on back. I'm restarting it and I'm opening another window so I can see you guys. Okay. Here we go. So let me know if you see me. Whoa. Hey. Oh, I'm back. It's going to be a crappy, it's not going to, I won't be able to be on long, obviously. I was just going to show you what I bought online because it's so pretty. Ah, it doesn't want me to show you. Oh, Dave, you say the sweetest things. The words don't match. Wah. Anyway, and I can bear it. Isn't that cool? It's got stones on the side. A cell phone cover, but a fancy one. I don't know if you can see how pretty it is. Well, anyway, at least I can see that I'm on. You just came popping on. It's real fancy. Yay, look at that. Classy. Yeah, I was like, I couldn't sleep, and I saw it, and I could barely even read it, but I clicked yes, I'll buy it, and I did. But it came from China. It took forever to get here. Yeah, it's blingy. Hi, Bella. See, bling, bling, bling. But it's pretty cool. And it's nice because I can wear it around my neck when I'm out there videoing. At least it won't fall on the floor. Good. I'm glad you hear me. So that's what's on in my little world. It's not a lot, believe me. Between me and my dogs, that's about it. I get kind of, I'm not lonely because there's a lot of family, people. There's people that are nice to me and stuff, but I don't know. Thanks, Janice. Yeah, it's a nice little town, but being alone and boy, is it slim pickings on gentlemen in this area. That's to put it mildly. Oh, that sounds pretty, Angel. She's got one purple one with butterflies on it. Yeah, it's a phone case. Let me see if I can show it to you now that it's working. It's got a loop, so you can, do that, and you can sit it up, and then a thing to hold on your neck. And it's a blinger. It's got stones in it. Yeah. Yeah, Janice is a widow, is alone, even when in a group of people. In a way, that is true. Yeah. I'd love to meet someone. It would be a major miracle to meet someone. Oh, there it's appeared again. Yeah, like ice and sleet and snow. Trick went off a few times. American Women says Slim Pickens in Los Angeles age group. They're all dead, you know. No, well, they're still alive, some of us. Yeah, Susan, I know what you mean. And sometimes it's like when my husband found out he had cancer, and he used to eat so much candy, and he was slim, but I heard that that sugar, you know, feeds on cancer. Boy, we got, but it was too late. Would try online dating. I'm on because my profile never came off of it. Zeus and Plenty of Fish, and every now and then I might get someone, you know. I don't know. And traveling, you think that you'd meet more, but it's why those people are all huddled together in a tribe. Joined a tribe. It's lonely on the road. Gone. I'm really here. Got. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, Sue? My husband died in May of 2014, and uh, he was sick long before this, but really got sick in February, and he died in May. Yeah, that's amazing, Susan. I'm sorry, NZ Chippy. It's been hard for my connection to work. It works for a little while and cuts out. So I guess it's the weather. I think the only way to meet people is online these days. Wow. She said her husband's wife died in May of 2014. Thank you, Catherine. Have a wonderful evening. When you met him online, what's the service you met him on? No guarantees in life. I know. And when you've lost one husband to sickness, it's pretty sad. I almost don't want to do that again. It was so bad. So what online services do you think's the best? Hey, Nathan. Or Outdoors is basically my son. I'm mom number two. That's Nathan, and he's got a channel and a great family. He's doing a vlog, so check out Dirt Poor Outdoors. They're so cute and funny. You keep me laughing all the time, Nathan. Mingle too, huh? I never heard of that one. Yeah, I thought I would do a live broadcast, but connection keeps cutting in and out, so I don't think it's that good. You love me dead? I love you. I love you alive, Nathan. That's amazing, Susan. It really is, because Plenty of Fish is a really tough place to meet people. She said she met him. She was a widow 7 months, and and he was a widow for 4 months, and they met on Plenty of Fish. She prayed for that God would give her a decent husband. Hey, Portuguese cowgirl. Oh, hi, Judith. Yeah, I know when you're not feeling well that you don't think somebody would want you, but that might not be true. I met my friend Larry on Zeus, um, and boy, that was noisy. That was my heater turning off. Um, and Larry was really a nice guy, but he was wanting something that I couldn't give him, and he found a lady that's giving him what he wants, which is fine. And I do pray for someone to come into my life because I have a lot of life left in me. I'm not like I may not be young, but Larry's fine. He just has a new woman in his life. Um, I'm just not ready to say, oh, I don't want anybody anymore. I would love a partner, another friend, someone that you can count on, and just I love men. We got married 8 days after we met. Wow, you really took a chance. My goodness, she married someone 8 days after they met. How would you know that person would be good for you? Yes, Portuguese cowgirl, there is someone for everyone. I already had the one person, so it's hard to find another. I'm not looking very hard, and living in Knox City, it's pretty far away from everything. There's just no, that you got to drive an hour just to get, anywhere. Angel says I'm on my last rodeo. Something happened with this one. I'm going solo. Well, God willing, that man in your life is gonna stay in your life for a long time, Angel. Yeah, it's the part, when you get older and you meet somebody, they might get sick and die, and then you got to go through losing another person. Anyway, it's true. I would be willing though if I'd like a person that is um settled and they have their own life going on, and I don't want to live in an RV for the rest of my life. I know that. I'm good now. It's fine for the moment, but it'd be nice to have a garden and a husband that has a home. Oh well, and even if it doesn't work, every day is a journey and a gift. Yeah, Angel says that he's been with her 9 years, so he's a keeper. Yeah, he's a keeper. Well, it's nice to see you guys on here, Nathan and Miss Portuguese young lady. Hi, Amanda. I am so proud of my subscribers and my channel. That's the one thing I can tell you. If I didn't have a channel, I think I'd go absolutely out of my mind, because it really is an outlet for me. It's not about, it does, the money helps. I can't, I'm not going to lie and go, oh, I don't need any money. I do. I'm glad my Etsy shop's doing very well right now. But more importantly, it gives me an artistic outlet. I communicate. I have friends, and maybe friends in person, but a lot of the people that I talk to are my friends. And see, at least Liza says she loves me. I love you too. Hi, Van Girl. Yeah, it's really strange, this YouTube thing. I talked to RV Fat Cat. We're friends, and we both agree that the channel really puts something special in our lives that we wouldn't have if we didn't have it. Yes, Susan said, I think YouTube gives your life more purpose and more meaning. And Oh, thank you, Judith. I try to get I've got a couple of little videos today. I didn't do much. I went and got my hair cut, and then I took myself to a place called Hole in the Wall. It's a little place in a town that I got my hair cut in. And so I did take a picture and a video in the place. There's not many places to go. Thank you, Joanne. I'll try to stay with it. And Lovely Bella says at this age, they have a truckload of baggage. Solo is sometimes the way to go. Date, have fun. Yes. Marriage, I don't know. I don't know. Hey there, RV Fat Cat. How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, I don't know whether or not I'd ever really get married again, but that doesn't mean that I wouldn't want a life partner, you know. Welcome to the madhouse. Hey, you could always come on here if you want. I could send you a connection and you could come on to the hangout with me, RV Fat Cat, if you'd like. That would be two of us. Woohoo. Yeah, and another thing is I don't have children. I don't really have any baggage. I don't have bills, nothing outstanding. I don't have kids. I wish I did have kids, but it didn't happen. Thank you, Amanda. I'm glad you love the necklace. She is funny. We have a good time when we talk. We'll talk on the phone for a long time and we make each other laugh. And that's really neat. And I plan on driving to Colorado and we're going to go camping, believe it or not. Right, RV Fat Cat? We're going to go camping. That would be a good hangout, you and me on here. I mean, everybody's channel's so different too. It's like when I first saw RV Fat Cat and her channel, I thought she was hysterical. So I did a shout out for her. She only had 12 people at the time. And that was the beginning. Now she's got more people subscribed than I do. Because you're pretty funny, lady. Deborah Joyce stated that she loved your necklace. The pink. Well, I made that pink necklace for her special, and I'm glad she likes it. Yeah, Angel, wouldn't that be fun? We're gonna go camping. There's a place in the Colorado right over the line there, so it wouldn't be too far for me. And we're planning on going camping. Susan said I ran across you pretty quick after my first husband died, and I was so thankful that I had a daughter who had given me a lake lot to live in my new husband's house 70 miles away. See, that's wonderful. That's why I wish I had kids, but I don't. Hi, nice to see you, Granny. Yeah, we're going to be by a lake. We're going to do some fishing. We're going to have some giggles. Should be fun. I plan on doing it whether I have a van or not. I'm just take the truck and go. And you guys will enjoy me going camping. I'm not the camp. I mean, I know I'm a little more of a princess. I can do it. I can get down. Thank you. My dog's precious. I got one right here. She's always right next to me. She doesn't like the camera, but she doesn't know she's on right now. Yeah, so I'm here in Knox City because my best friend Kathy and her family adopted me. I love you, baby. Girl. I know. She says, don't. I think we should both cook when we're camping. You know, we could both make something to bring to the dinner. But you cook really good, RV Fat Cat, so you can cook. I'll cook too, though. No problem. Angel, why don't you come down and camp? Yeah, I'm so glad it's going to warm up in the next few days. It's kind of freaky. It was so cold. It's actually 33 degrees right now. Hi, Joyce. Lily's like, I don't want you to hold me. I want to do what I want to do. Well, if, Joanne, it would be a hoot. She says that she knows that you two ladies could use a vacation, but it would be a hoot to see us together. Yeah, we do need a vacation, and we definitely would do some videoing for sure. Susan says, "Okay, let us all know with plenty of notice. I live over here by Arkansas and Oklahoma, but I thought I went to Arizona last year. Should have dropped by to see you." Yeah, I've had a few people drop by. Thank God there's a full hookup right near me, right like behind me. Yeah, I'd like to get me a new little tiny camper, but I don't have the money for that. So we're gonna just do it anyway. I can get a tent. I can do an air mattress. It can. And people here, my family here has plenty of camping equipment. Hey, so do you like my haircut? Nice and trimmed up. I feel so good. Yes, Susan. It's not hard to find me in Knox City. It's kind of scary because most people are wonderful, but you never know. Like there's somebody out there that doesn't like me. There's probably a few people that don't like me. Thanks, Susan. I love it too. And this person watches every video and every move I make, and then leaves messages about how horrible I am in every aspect of me, from what I look like, my dogs, my art. Yeah, yeah. Peaceful. I don't see any reason to really have a hate for me. You don't have to like me. Yay. I'm so glad you're all here. I was like, oh, I want to talk to everybody, show you my cool new uh cell phone case. A fancy schmancy cell phone case. Who's blonde? Is who blonde? Whoa. Right, Susan. A zero person with no life. I mean, this person just is, I don't even know who they are. It's a troll, definitely. But I just couldn't believe that they were so mean. I mean, not okay, you don't have to like me, and you might think I'm an old fat lady. There's things that, we've all heard all the bad shit. To say that everything I do is disgusting and my art's crappy and I copy people and just yeah. Yeah, RV Fat Cat, she says let me get my blowtorch out. We'll take care of them. There are people that are mean. Thank goodness I don't get that many. There's only a few, and I get made fun of by the I don't even like to give him any mention, but the guy that does nasty looking puppets. Anyway, oh, that's awful, Snoochie Boochie. I know I'm not going to repeat it. Well, I didn't vote for you know who either, but right. American Woman says, "Don't give life to the words." I really don't usually. I just couldn't believe the other day I read it, and I thought, oh, that's a bully for you. But most people, like I said, 99% of the people are very kind. So oh, thank you, Snoochie. You're very sweet. Yeah. Um, like I said, there's going to always be people that are trolling you and stuff, and that's part of YouTube. You would think though that you could get rid of these people, that if they didn't have any content and they were like, bullying people, you'd think they could be blocked. But yeah, Susan, that's yeah, I get that a little bit too. Not much though. Listen, I am doing I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can in this world. You know, I try to treat people good, and I try to treat my friends and family with honor and love, and my dogs are pampered, and all you can do is just be the best person you can be. And I guess people that are trollers and that, have mean things to say, they don't have much of a life. So, you know, I feel sorry for them, really. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, I'm doing the best I can do. I'm 67. I'm not a young chick anymore. Hi, Richard. How are you tonight? Yeah, like Bella says, with the good comes the bad. When you put yourself out there, it- you know, that's what happens. Right, Janice? I try not to have to explain myself. You know what happens when he says something to me? I do tell them off sometimes. I'm not perfect. Thank you, Susan. Yes, we are friends. I'm doing great. I am doing it's a good night because I had my hair cut. So my head feels a lot lighter. And it has movement. It feels good. Yeah. But I wish that I had had a YouTube channel when I was playing guitar and singing, because I would have done it all online. I mean, that's how the people do it these days. I wish I'd have started YouTube like years ago so I could have made money, a lot of money on YouTube. Thanks, Janice. Thank you, Richard. Yeah, because now it's like, it's not that great. So, but my Etsy shop helps me a lot. Do it now. I don't have the same. I used to be able to sing and play guitar really good, but I can't do it anymore. Thank you, Faith and Hope. She said she's glad that I don't let these people deter me from doing videos, that she enjoys me. Well, I enjoy doing videos. This is a real good outlet for me. And thank you. I did those mermaid paintings in like 2004. So it does. Richard says it takes a long time to get subscribers. Yeah, the kind of vlog that I do, we don't get the thousands and thousands and thousands. The color of my hair is totally natural. I'm very proud to say. Thank you, Marianne. Yes, hi, Beverly. Thank you. Yeah, and this lady is local. She does everybody's hair just about. And for $10, I gave her a $5 tip because she was so good. American Women RV says, what's on my bucket list? Oh, I've got a few things. One of my things on my bucket list is I'd like to be able to see the Celtic Thunder in concert close up. I would love to go to England, Ireland, Scotland, Paris, all over, even Portugal and Spain. Yeah, traveling is, I've always wanted to travel a lot. I've not been out. I've been to Jamaica, Canada, and Mexico. I've been to the Caribbean, St. Croix and St. John, those kind of islands, Cozumel. Yes, Lisa asked if Kat's going to keep her hair short. Yeah, she's going to go get her hair cut next week. I called up and said, "Please, I'm desperate." She said, "Okay." Bella says it takes a lot of guts for as a single woman to pick up homestead and leave and do your own thing. It took a lot. When my husband got sick, we were thinking of getting an RV and traveling anyway. And when he passed away, I thought I really want to, do something. And Kathy, my best friend, her and her husband moved to Texas right here, and her rest of her family did, as a matter of fact. And I thought, well, I've got to get out of Florida, and I did. And it was hard, but I'm glad I did. Yeah. So, like I said, I came here because of my best friend, and I've known her mom for 37 years, and Nathan, since Nathan was just a little boy, he was 7 years old, maybe 6 or 7. So we've known each other a long time, and I'm so glad that they've adopted me into the family because that's very special. Yeah, I like all those people too, Susan. She said she's got a lot of people that she watches, like her friends. Um, and I do want a person, if I could, like the RTR next year. I'm hoping I'm able to get there and meet some people. I've discussed that with someone. I don't know if I'd want somebody to put their camera on me at all times. That's the RTRs. Everybody's like videoing everybody all the time. Susan Walker, she says that West Texas is tough. I was born there. Yeah, it's a great little town. People love it here, and people go. They're born here, then they go into the army or they go move somewhere and they come back. It's a sweet, safe little town, but there's not a lot of chances to meet at my age somebody that I would be interested in. So, but next year I do want to hopefully have a van by then. But even if I have my truck, I'm going to work it out. I'll just work it out. That's all. Oh, the RTR seemed like it had pretty good weather for everybody. I don't think I could live like constantly in a van because of so many reasons. I like to be able to shower. I like my hair clean. I don't know how they all do it, actually. Good for you, Angel. Um, when I like to go back on keto, but it really didn't make me feel real healthy because I couldn't go to the bathroom good, and that's important. And but I like the diet because I enjoyed eating the protein and the fatty stuff. Well, Richard wants to know why if I could put a topper on my truck. I have a Chevy Avalanche, and they don't really have toppers. They do have camper kind of sort of like tent tops, which wouldn't be terrible, but it's not a real hard camper. It doesn't fit on the back. And I wish that would work because I love my. And if I buy a van, I don't know if I'm getting somebody's good van or bad van. I think the keto plan can be healthy. Some people think that, I've seen lots of people with befores and afters and they're doing well. Some people can't handle it. So, it's each to their own, really. Susan said it froze here at our house and we did not want to come back from the RTR to a house with busted water pipes. That's true. Uh-huh. I left my trailer for well, actually about 7 nights, and I came back and my faucet had to be replaced, and everything was awful. The thing about it is the fiber supplement. Yeah, I even did take fiber supplement, but it didn't help. I know I ate too much cheese. Let me know that I can have as much cheese as I want, and of course I'm going to blow it, right? You have to do balanced, and I do see how it works because I've seen these before and after pictures, and people have lost a lot of weight on keto, and that's really good. I think Weight Watchers would be the best because it's more of a balanced diet and you can have fruit. Like on keto, you really all you can eat is blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, and strawberries. You can't eat, a peach or an orange or, you know. Cheese is binding, Richard. And like I remember because I was on keto really strong for 3 months. And I melted cheese on my eggs. I put cheese on on avocado with a lot of eggs. I ate a lot of eggs, cheese and eggs, and turkey sausage and regular sausage and bacon, all that stuff because you're allowed. But in reality, it didn't help me. I didn't. And yes, you could eat broccoli and stuff. It was not good for me. So the truth is, I do need to lose some more. I need to get some weight off. But man, I like to eat a lot. It's one of the only pleasures left. Oh, homemade tacos. Yeah, she said Susan says the way to eat cheese is to put it on homemade tacos. Nothing wrong with that. Matter of fact, the tacos that are keto, you can take cheese and melt it in a frying pan and then curl it up and put your stuff in it. And then you have a cheese taco shell. Everything was cheese. Angel says she eats eggs, beef, chicken, cabbage, broccoli, and guest bars. I don't know what that is. But I enjoyed being on it because, like I said, whipped cream. You could have strawberries and whipped cream, and I do like the bull because that would hold you. And cream cheese, yummy. Like bulletproof coffee is coffee with grass-fed butter, like a teaspoon of butter and a teaspoon of coconut oil, and like a couple tablespoons of whipping cream, and you blend it with an emulsifier. And it sounds lousy, but it's delicious. Lovely Bella says, I love cream cheese and cheese there everywhere. I could bathe in melted cheese. There comes the heat again. Must be getting cold. Let's see what the weather's like. Okay, Google, what's the temperature?
In Knox City, it's currently 34.
34. Well, it went up 1. It's not going to do too much worse than that. It should go to, at 4 a.m., it'll be 32. That's cold. Sour cream and tacos. Now you can eat sour cream, you can eat blue cheese. It was an easy diet. It just, like I said, I didn't feel real comfortable most of the time. I did lose 17 pounds. It took me 3 months. And I'm sure I found them back again. I like to be able to eat a little bit of everything. And sugar's my downfall. If I could give up sugar, that would really be a big thing. So, and then we have family night every Saturday night, and man, everybody cooks their heart out, and you got this big old buffet line of home cooked meals, and it's hard to go and not want to have the creamy sauces and the casseroles and the potatoes. Yes, 34, just like in Michigan. Yeah, it's cold here. I can't believe it. Illinois is 46, so we're colder than you. Angel, keep doing it, baby. If you're doing well, that's all that matters. Amanda said it's been raining so much in DFW, flooding in Fort Worth and Dallas, Fort Worth. 32 degrees in Niagara Falls. Faith and hope. Really, and it's like the same here, basically. Lovely Bella said, if I could dip a man in fondue, well, hello. Angel, it says it's been 81 degrees there all week. Susan says, my husband has diabetes, so I just found some chocolate cake mix, sugar-free. I make cupcakes and do not ice them. Well, that's not fun. Says it's flooding near Texarkana. Judith says it's 51 in Poway, California. Yeah, we had snow, but now it's melted. Hi, MB. 24 degrees in Belgium. Shaking in my boots. Yeah, we've had 24 the last few days. I tell you, it's cold. Amanda says, yeah, I'm 20 minutes north of Dallas. Oh, okay. You're not that far from me. Susan says she eats icing on her own cupcakes. You know what? I'm such a sugar freak that I'll just take the icing. Like when they cut cakes, I like to get a corner so I get more icing. There's a lot of good sugar-free things now, actually. It's not that hard to, one thing we do in the family is there's usually somebody that makes stevia in their cakes. Richard Beck says we've had over 3 inches of rain here in Illinois over the past 3 days. I'm just being honest. 48 degrees in Texarkana. Reminds me of a song. You know, I wrote a song about my little town, right? Y'all heard it. You know, I can't believe I moved from California to Florida and now back to Texas. Well, not back to Texas. California is such a beautiful state, and they're getting a real bad rap. You know what I really don't like is when people go, oh, Californians, those liberals, those libtards. Not everybody's, all of California is not all the same. No, that's another song. And that was, I did 2 songs. Can't remember the one that Party People and Man. Wow. The Alabama one, Yellow Moon. And then I wrote, I'm living in a small town in Texas where people smile and get to know your name. I never thought I'd ever want to live like this, but now I'm living in a small town in Texas. On Friday, we all dine at Bud's place, where you know most everybody there. I even know the cops and the mayor too, and the waitress Angie's nearly babies nearly do. Oh, I'm living in a small town in Texas, where friends all know and smile at your name. I've messed it up. I never thought I'd ever want to live like this, but now I'm living in a small town in Texas. Yeah, I forget the words. How come, Granny? She said she has to spend a few days eating broth and soft foods. Oh, bummer. We don't have a signal. We've got a blinking light. McDonald's is an hour drive away. My friends all thought I was. My friends all said I flipped out. I say I'm living in a small town in Texas. Yes, I like in my small town in Texas. Something like that. I screwed it up. I'm not shy. I used to love to sing. You guys you would have loved. Thank you, Claudine. You would have loved it when I had my guitar and I used to sing because I was a pretty big ham. Oh yeah. Good luck on it, Granny. Hello, looking good. Yes, I'm live. I'm live. Yeah, I'm just singing my song. Oh yes. I'm an old flower child from the '60s. Nadia, are you still there? ARV Fat Cat. I remember that song. Ski. So you heard that song a while ago. That's right, Susan. I don't have any blood family. Matter of fact, the only blood family I have left are cousins. I have um, two cousins in Florida, actually, and a few cousins in Buffalo, New York. That's it. That's right. Yes, it's good to see everybody. I love Howard Stern and all those people. That was fun. Me and Judith, we have a lot in common, Judith. Thanks, Joanne. I do feel pretty happy today. When a woman gets her hair done, it does something for her psychologically. I was like drab. I don't know. It was just all like lost its shape, and it feels much better. Yippee! Howard Stern. I used to listen to Howard Stern on the radio, on XM radio, but I don't have it anymore. I have XM radio, but I don't have him. Oh yeah, my family still lives in Buffalo. Really, I was born in Buffalo, and when I was about, I guess I was around six or so. Yeah, my parents took me and my sister, and we went to California, and we stayed there. So I feel like I'm a California. And so when I got to Knox City, and I saw all the people here that that cared about me, and we don't all see eye to eye on every subject. I can tell you, I'm definitely more um, I'm not really a Democrat, nor am I. I'm not really anything you label. I don't like labels. So a lot of times I just kind of keep my mouth shut because I just love my family so much, and just because we've got different viewpoints on certain things, that's okay. That's we're human. We get to be different. Thank you for coming in, MB. I'm so glad you did. Enjoy your shower and have a beautiful day. Love you too. I wish I could come and visit you in Belgium. You're in Belgium, right? I have met some really nice people just from having a YouTube channel. I've got a friend in Chile. I've got friends in Switzerland, Canada, all over, actually. Wales. My friends live in a town called what is it? It's right on the water where the mudslides are behind them, between Santa Barbara and Ventura. Not Escondido, no. I can't think. Yes, looking good. Politics is not a good subject. It's one to avoid at all costs. She said it was she was starting her day in Belgium. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? If I ever got my bucket list and I got to go to Europe, I would definitely go to Belgium. I think it's really a really neat thing to see how different people live. And it looks beautiful because when you were doing videos, I loved when you were traveling around and going to the stores and showing us how you guys, how you live there. Oh, thanks, Beverly. I messed it up tonight. 5 a.m. in Belgium. Whoa. Bye, honey. Take care. Yes, it wasn't Carpinteria. It's what's it called? Let me look at the if I got an address. Oh, what? Oh, I hate that. Let me look. Let me look. Um, it's I don't have his address here. La Conchita. That's what it is. La Conchita. They live right on the ocean, and right behind them, they've had big mudslides there. Yeah, it's really neat being on YouTube. You can meet people all over the world, and that is so special. It's really, I'm very fortunate. And this is such a good outlet for me because if I didn't have my YouTube channel, I don't know what I'd do. I really don't. I'd be very, it'd be quiet. I'd be very quiet. And I think it's the best kind of outlet I've had, and I'm glad I did it. I wish I'd have done it sooner. When my husband was alive, he would sit with behind me and watch me. I'd be watching videos. We'd watch videos together of all the RVers, thinking about dreaming about what we were going to do. And yeah, I know, Bill. He said Bill Jacobson says that that place, La Conchita, had a big slide a few years ago where people died. Thank God, my friend Michael, they live there, and their street didn't get mud. But it's close to them, and they were just evacuated during the fire. Montecito is so beautiful. I mean, years ago, I just don't remember ever having fires like. Um, but I loved Montecito because I lived in Santa Barbara, but I'm talking about like 1969, a long time ago, and it was so beautiful. And like Michael Jackson has a home there, Oprah has a home. I mean, that's how beautiful it is. And it's just about an hour and a half from LA, but far enough away that you're not in, LA. Judith says she's so grateful that she has an apartment in California, not interested in traveling anymore, just peace and sunshine. I love my peace and sunshine too, but I still like to get out a little bit, but it's very expensive to go places. You can't, in the old days, you could go and get a hotel room for, $30 and fill up your tank and eat for, $10 for the day. And nowadays, breakfast costs $10. And in California, it is expensive. Yeah. And now, see, in 1976, 77, I was already in Florida. So, and I'm sure there was a fires. I'm sure they have fires. But this last one was the worst I've ever seen or heard. And I love the state of Washington. It's beautiful. I have a very good friend, my friend Chris. She lives just south of, and I would love to see her. Yeah. The real reason is money. Get to a certain age, it's not like you're going to be making a killing when you're in your 60s. Flower children. We were flower children back then. I lived in Santa Barbara when they burnt down the Bank of America, the flower children. But I was always peaceful. I never really got into, I don't even like big, huge um, crowds. I don't really enjoy big mobs. I stay away from big mobs. Angel says, yeah, everything's so expensive, keeps people trapped in their homes and they would rather be out traveling. Well, I know I would love to have gone, here and there, especially to the RTR because I would have liked to hook up with Patrick. Hi, Jojo. Welcome. Um, Patrick from the Paddy Wagon. He's a good friend of mine and we spent time together and I just adore his company. But I couldn't afford really to, go and I'd leave my dogs and it wouldn't be good. Isla Vista. I lived in Isla Vista. I had 5 roommates. They were going to the university. I was going to City College. Um, Joyce, the friend that I'm talking about that drove with me to Texas, her name is Chris. She's the one that lives right below Seattle. Bella says she likes peace and quiet, but she never gets it. We get peace and quiet right here. This is a very quiet little town. Really. It's It's very peaceful here. I'm very fortunate. I mean, it's very safe. I've got family members that, they know we know everybody here. So it's a pretty good place to live. It's just like I said, there's not a lot of slim pickings on meeting somebody special. Yeah, Chris is a really nice woman. I've known Chris. I sang at her wedding, her and her husband's wedding in 1969 in Santa Barbara. Sometimes it's too quiet here. I really enjoy, getting out and going to Abilene or Wichita Falls and just being in a city for a little while. And then I can't wait to get home. Isla Vista was a cool place. And like I said, I had 5 roommates in this like dorm style apartment, and it was right on the beach. Right on the beach. I have a story. I had a cousin that was a policeman in Isla Vista in that area, and he knew I was living on the beach in this dorm style apartment, and he knocked at the door one day, and there was Canadians. The guys were like, going out the window, the draft dodgers, and smoking pot, and he just wanted to blow my mind. He didn't want to arrest us. Do I know what city Chris lives in? I don't know the exact, because she moved. They used to live in a house in Seattle, and she got divorced and moved. Let's see. So now she lives in a nice new area. I'll tell you, I'm looking at her details. She lives in Des Moines, Washington. Des Moines. Yep, Bill. I haven't heard that name of a street in a long time. So, yes. So that you were? Did you live there? Did you go to school there or anything, Bill? He's naming the street that I lived on. My mother was so sweet. When I moved to Santa Barbara, she came out there and she made sure I had a place to live. So that was my first place I lived, was kind of dorm style with these college kids. So I didn't stay there very long. I wound up moving in with another lady friend in Santa Barbara. And I delivered medicine for the pharmacy in a little Toyota truck. And they asked me when I got the job, they said, "Do you drive a stick?" And I didn't drive a stick, but I said I did. So I learned on this blue Toyota truck. And there's hills all over Santa Barbara, so you better be like fast learner. But I'm a good driver. I've got some stories I might tell you. Well, have we had fun? You live there now, or do you live there back then? Wichita Falls is like an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half the most. It's not far. Not too bad. That's a pretty nice little area, nice little city. I think we're gonna go Saturday to Wichita Falls. We're gonna go see what's it called? The one something about water. The I can't think of the name of the movie. Something water. What's it called? I don't know. It's a new movie. What's that movie called? Not sure. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to probably end this in a few minutes and watch Celebrity. Not Celebrity. What's it called? That's on tonight. It already was on. Um, the Bachelor Winter Games. Anybody watching the Bachelor Winter Games? Yes, The Shape of Water. Thank you, Joyce. Yeah, so we're going to go see The Shape of Water. No, it's called The Shape of Water. It's supposed to be an interesting movie. I haven't been to a movie in a long time. Right, Granny, The Shape of Water. So we're going to see that, I hope, on Saturday, Kathy, Mark, and I, and then maybe take ourselves to lunch or dinner or whatever. Hi, Steve. RV Steve Travels. How you doing? Claudine, sweet dreams to you too, sweetie. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, now my connection's pretty good. Lovely Bella says she doesn't watch that crap. Actually, it is kind of crap. Okay, I'll go with that. But it's kind of fun. It's like what do you call one of those where you watch something and you know it's not great, but you watch it anyway? Hey, Bill, have a good evening, honey. Thank you for coming in and visiting with me. I blew a kiss to you. Okay. Everybody's ending this. I think it's a good time to end it. Love you guys. I appreciate you all. And I just want to thank you for coming in and talking to me tonight and being my subscribers and friends. And you mean a lot to me. You really do. Peace out from Knox City, Texas. No, my pipes are no longer frozen. I've got heat tape on the hose. I've got my propane heater coming on. Thank you, Richard. Good night. So until the next time, love you. Thank you. Okay.